Two Dawgs Sports Show, we back, baby. Drone and Yo, you ready to go? Then let's start the show. Two Dawgs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra season. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this your show. Two Dawgs, they got that breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, you have just found the number one sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Let's be them boys. Please say the noise. Free giveaways, highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
What up? It's the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show. Coming at you this Tuesday afternoon in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it's got to be pouring down raining here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But hey, the Two Dawgs, we still got to do our thing here in Tulsa on this Tuesday afternoon. You got Drone and Yo. What's going on, Yo?
Bro, this weather serious, bro. I mean, we talking about in the next 4 days, 5 to 6 inches of rain. When is summer gonna start, bro?
Summer already started. That's why you might have tornadoes and everything else, cause you getting cold rain coming down out the sky, and it's sitting here 180 and 90 degrees mixed with some cold rain with clouds and with the wind blowing. That's disaster waiting to happen.
Well, you know, we had one of the wettest Mays in history. They talk about we might have one of the wettest Junes in history. So I hope that means we're gonna have a cool to mild summer.
You might as well forget about that one.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, the 100 dog days of summer have started, and we've only seen two 90-degree days.
Hey man, you might, like I said, this is the beginning of June just started. It's already in the 80s.
I mean, but
you might as well forget about that one.
But it's supposed to be severe weather till this weekend. Cause I'm supposed to try to travel, bro, and this is messing up my travel arrangements.
What you do this weekend, man?
This weekend we had Fat this weekend, and Fat wore us out, bro. She stayed up till 2. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, she gonna sleep in 9:30, 10 o'clock. Oh no. Fat was up at 8:30 sharp. Papo, we need to go get something to eat.
She didn't say go cook me something. She said we need to go get something.
Yes. So we had some Bluey cereal. I got her some of that. She was cool for a minute, and all of a sudden, Papo, we need to go to the mall. I said, Jesse, what are we going to the mall for? I need this candy. And she couldn't even describe it. She could describe it, but she didn't know the name of it.
Hold on. Time out. What? How you skip over Quick Trip?
No.
How you skip over Come and Go?
Nope.
How you skip over the corner store?
She wanted to go to
go all the way to the mall to get candy.
Candy, yes.
See, that don't even make sense, dog. That don't even make sense.
But see,
you done skipped over all these convenience stores.
No, she didn't want to go to
you done skipped over the grocery store,
Walgreens,
Walmart, Target.
No,
and you know Target higher. You know they high.
Yeah, Target.
Yeah, you done skipped over all these places to go to the mall to get some candy.
She said the mall. But guess what we did?
Y'all go was the C's candy that you wanted?
No. We went to Sam's and went around Sam's, got our stuff. She ate chicken wings, chicken nuggets, and everything else. So by the time we did that and she got back in the car, she took a power nap. And it was like, I'm good. She was like, Papa, we go to the mall tomorrow.
He done took it to Sam's and gotta eat the freebies.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Sam's the best thing going, bro. Sam's is the best thing going.
Hey, you go to Costco. Costco used to give out steak when they first opened.
Steak?
When they first opened,
Yeah.
Costco used to give out steak. A steak, yeah, free steak.
Free steak?
Yeah, steak pieces and stuff. Yeah,
Man.
you know, hey man,
Only thing about Costco's, there's not one near me. You know, it's only 2.
hey man, did you ever figure out what candy store she wanted to go to?
No. But I didn't get the memo when she was saying she was wanting to go to Buc-ee's. So we went to Buc-ee's and I bought her some stuff. That wasn't what she wanted. She wanted to go to Buc-ee's. She wanted to go shopping in Buc-ee's. So now
how old is she?
4. Yeah, I didn't get the memo, so she was upset with me when I brought.
She turned at 4. At 4 years old. Boy, wait till she turns 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good Lord.
Well, I'm already.
I feel sorry for her husband.
Oh yeah,
he better have some money, dog. Anybody that mess with her better have some money because they're gonna have to go shopping.
Yes,
because she got
and he better play a sport where he got big dollars.
She at 4. I already want to go shopping.
Yeah, that's been hanging around her Mimi and her Nana. Cause Mimi goes shopping, so you know when she said, "I want to go to." I
want to know where candy store. Because it's 2 candy stores in the mall.
Right.
You got C's Candy.
Yeah, and the other.
And then you got Pop's Candy Store.
Yeah.
That's down on the other end.
Yeah.
By the food court.
Yeah.
I know y'all probably like, I can't believe these jokers know where the candy store and stuff is.
Hey, when you a grandparent, you know.
And by the foot, no, when you're big, you know. When you're big, man, you know where all the sweets and the candy. Like the cookie place is right down on the lower level.
Look.
By lids on the other side where they, it's on the other side where they do all the pictures for Santa Claus and Easter and everything. It's on the north side of that. And you got the All American Cookie place. I don't go there no more because I seen they was nasty. I seen people sitting on the counter and all that stuff. Man, I said, no, I can't go there no more. Can't cookies there no more. Mm-mm. Then you got the place that's right across from there that sell those other kind of cookies that them $1 cookies.
Yeah, them $9 and $8.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what you call them.
Yeah.
They ain't no them sandwich cookies. I forgot what you call them things. Yeah, man.
And the Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, the Dippin' Dots on the lower level, you know, and then all that. Then like I said, you got C's Candy. As soon as you go up the escalator, you go back to your left off the escalator.
Yeah,
and turn left. C's Candy right across over there. And you go in there, they're gonna always offer you a free piece of candy. They're gonna say, "Hey, would you like a free piece of candy? It's gonna be in a box." Just tell them, no, I don't eat dark chocolate, so they'll give you some milk chocolate. Whatever you need, all you gotta do, just ask for a piece. So they're gonna give it to you when you go up in there.
Tilly, you say he know the whole scoop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then you're gonna go on the other end down there. You got the lollipop candy store. I don't really go there no more because they stopped serving the candy. I used to get the Jelly Bellies. They don't get served the Jelly Bellies like they used to no more. So I don't really go in there too much. But then right there, then you go in the food court. All the Asian places, they're gonna give you something free.
Yeah.
None of them other places. Don't go to Popeyes, you ain't getting nothing free. Don't go to the corn dog place, you ain't getting nothing free.
Corn dogs is actually pretty good.
Don't go to the pretzel place, you ain't getting nothing free.
Don't
go to Charlie's Philly Steak. You ain't getting nothing free. And you know you ain't getting nothing free at Chick-fil-A. So Don't even go there. But hey, if you go to them Asian places, you're gonna get something free. Because they're gonna let you go. You can try everything. You go there and say, hey, can I try the orange chicken? Let me see. I don't know if I want that. Can I try the sesame chicken? No, I don't know if I want that one either. Look, let me try the teriyaki. By the time you done tried all the chicken, you're pretty much full.
Yeah, I'm about to say you should be. Yeah, I'm about to say you didn't get full off. And
then so once you go there, you say, well, I'll come back. I don't know if I want this. You go next door to the Japanese Asian place. They do the same thing. Hey, they say they different food. I don't know. Well, you gotta try and find out. Then you go. Then you try it all there. Then you go way across on the other side of the food court, and there's one more Asian place. they got the basically the same thing that they got at the other giant. It's like, hey, you try that one. By the time you left, you might not have got no rice, but you sure did get some meat. You got your protein. You good for the rest of the day. And just go get something to drink to wash it down, and you ain't pay a single dime.
I was trying to figure out how in the United States of America you can go in a shopping mall and there's not a sandwich or burger joint nowhere on the premises. I'm just saying, bro, there's not a burger joint or a hot dog joint on the premises, but there is about 5 Asian spots.
It is not no hamburger place inside Wilton Hill.
No, it's not.
Be John Brown. It's not a hamburger place inside Wilton Hills Mall. That's not a hamburger joint.
That's not a burger joint.
That's not a burger joint. They got rid of Dairy Queen.
Yeah, and they got no.
And they got rid of Burger King. Those in there.
Yeah.
There's not a hamburger joint inside there. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They sell steak.
Yeah. They ain't got,
There's not a burger joint over there. And the
not a
closest thing you
burger.
get into a hot dog is that new corn dog hot dog place.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing you get into a hot dog. There is not one. But you got a hot dog. You got that all you can eat Brazilian steakhouse downstairs.
Yeah. But there is not a burger joint on the premises.
It's not. I just now realized that. It's not.
See, because the Savage.
But that's way down the street, though.
And if it's traffic, it might take you 45 minutes.
See, McDonald's and Brahms on the same street, just one block over from one another.
Yeah.
But inside the mall, there is no burger place.
No, it's not. Not a sandwich spot. I'm like, why we got all these Asian places?
I just realized
no, that's not what's popular. Burgers is what's popular.
There's not a burger place up in there.
What?
Hey, we got a big show for you today.
I'm just saying, bro.
It's
supposed to have a burger joint.
We're gonna talk about NBA playoffs. The Thunder going for their very first ever NBA championship starting on Thursday night. We're gonna talk about it here on the $2 Sports Talk Show when we get back. Hey, and we got a big shout out when we go back. We got a big old shout out when we get back right here on $2 Sports Talk Show.
Mercy, know it so well. Should've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor with my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I could get by and still I provide for my seed. Never having to feed yours when mine wouldn't eat. Real one, play it for a hater. All day, rub it in their face like makeup. Hit the block with the rock like a layup. Ever since no hate dropped the stock, been well. I never gotta sell out. Trust God, you ain't gotta go the hell route. Everybody with the bag and you just might get it. But it's God over money or you just might miss it. Let's go. Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor with my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's.
GOM and we glow timing. Going way up like gas prices under Joe Biden. I got God in my soul climbing. If the devil gon' run up on me, I'ma clothesline him. Clutch moments and I don't choke. I ain't taking no L's like I don't smoke. Whoa, doing bangers for the lost souls. I keep going like the future city finish, but he won't close. Total mind taking no L's. Holy Spirit knocking repeatedly, ringing bells. I was running from him, I wasn't afraid of hell. Now be laying hands on the managers at hotels. The Holy Spirit just fails. Shit, this wrong word, that's a knee slapper. Allow me again, you a recapper. Stick to the vine, I'm a tree sapper. Stay on my lane like a ski hazard.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor with my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's.
God over money, God over money, God over money, God over money, no God over cash, God over cash, God over money, God over money, no it ain't hard. All you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard. All you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard. All you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard. All you gotta do is trust God. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. Another level, we gon' ride on the
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Wise, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, VAX,
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hands on me, I been in my shit. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Looking like they don't want rap no more. Promise that I never go back no more. Never let sin go and trap no door. It's a trap, baby, act so poor. Yo, we act so poor, but I'm act so Troy. Oops, I actually falling, but the path is hard. Talking matrimony, he was stabbed and hungry from my past belong. Don't gotta pass it home, y'all know. I know, yeah. They talking numbers again, I've been in the window. Ain't ever gonna pretend, I gotta repent. Know that he covered my sins, he's coming again. There's no way been, there's no way been.
Hands on me, I been in my shit. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been rich?
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show, right here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, y'all, we got a big shout out. Somebody here at KBOB got a birthday this week, and we want to say happy birthday, early birthday to Mr. Bobby Eaton. He got a big birthday this week, later on this week. Matter of fact, I think it's June 6th.
Friday.
Mr. Bobby Eaton want to say happy because we won't be on the air then when it's time. So from $2 Sports Talk Show, want to give him a big shout out. It's a happy birthday, Mr. Bobby Eaton. And the reason I also know is because that's the same day as my wife, my queen. That's her birthday on June 6th. Happy birthday to my wife.
Oh, she's
on
a Gemini.
June 6th. No, she's a brown Watts. She's my wife. She's not a Gemini. She ain't no animal. We don't claim all that stuff. We don't do all that.
Well, her birthday falls between
I don't care
May
what I don't care what her
22nd
birthday falls.
and June
I don't care.
21st.
She's a human. She ain't no Gemini. She ain't no
she's
Sagittarius. She ain't none of that.
She's a Gemini.
No.
Yeah, so is Tupac. So is my grandpa.
I don't care what they are.
So
but
is
they
my
what my wife
grandmother.
is.
And who
They
else?
can be. They can be whatever they want.
I'm just saying.
I don't do horoscopes and stuff, so my wife is not that, and I don't claim that. I ain't gonna claim
I bet she has some characteristics.
My wife got characteristics, whatever characteristics God made her to have. I can care less.
I'm just saying.
Now you want to claim your signs or whatever?
I'm a Sagittarius, born and bred, homie.
You keep claiming your signs. I
Sag.
ain't claiming no signs.
Sagittarius, you a Sag too.
I ain't no Sag. I'm a child of God. That's what I am. I ain't no nothing.
Bro, your birthday falls between November 21st and December 21st. You are a Sagittarius.
I am not.
How are you not? So what are you? You're a Scorpio?
I'm a human. I'm a watch.
I'm a human too. We're all human.
So I'm not that.
I'm a child of God too.
You are who you claim you are, and I'm not claiming that.
I'm work. And you have all the characteristics of a Sagittarius.
You are who you claim you are.
You are what you
and I'm not claiming that.
Okay. Claiming or not claiming, that's what you are.
No, that's not what I am.
Okay.
I'm a human.
We're all human. Are you an alien?
I don't ascribe to those things.
Say that again.
I don't ascribe to those things. Yes.
Okay. But we're all human, bro. So you can miss me with that one.
I don't ascribe to those things.
We're all human.
So if that's what
everybody on Earth is a human.
If that's what you want to ascribe,
because we're all mammals, right?
Then
we all breathe water. We all breathe air and drink water.
Want to ascribe
right?
To,
and we have hair, so it makes us all
prerogative.
Mammals, right? I'm just saying. We can categorize it a whole bunch of ways.
That's your prerogative, Bobby Brown.
No, I'm not Bobby Brown. I don't smoke crack. I don't smoke crack, bro.
Neither do he.
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
yeah, he did. He was poofing.
Hey.
He was poofing, bro.
I don't know for sure, and I'm not. Those remarks are not of the remarks of the $2 Sports Talk Show or KBOB. Those are remarks of Devin Yo Wilson only.
Yes,
because I'm not being a partaker of any kind of lawsuit.
When you speak the truth, how you gonna be sued?
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Bro, it's been documented.
Just like it's allegedly that the Indiana Pacers are going to win the NBA championship against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
So now you making up stuff, bro.
Allegedly.
Stop it. Stop.
Allegedly, that's what they said.
Alleged.
But we know something different.
Yes.
But we got to talk about it fairly.
Yes.
And what's going to happen this week. But I think it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be a pretty good series, but I think all depends. People want to say that the series is going to be hinged off of the teams and this and that. I think it's about the refs. It's about how the refs are going to call the game. Are the refs going to let them play? Or are the refs going to call the game tight? If the refs call the game tight, it's going to be tough. The series is going to go down to the wire. If the ref call the game loose and let them play, the Thunder will win in 5.
I beg to differ, bro. Let's do the comparison. Okay.
Hold on. You beg to differ. Hold on. Let's talk about what I just said first.
Okay.
If the refs call it tight or the ref call it loose, how you see it?
It doesn't make a difference. Thunder's still gonna win.
I didn't say they wasn't gonna win. Hold on. Did you hear me one time say they wasn't gonna win?
You said it's gonna go down to the wire.
I said go down to the wire, but did I say they wasn't gonna win?
It's not gonna be close, bro. It's not going to be close. It doesn't matter how the refs call it.
If they call it tight if they call this game tight, where Good Dork can't be Mike Singletary.
Okay, but then you got Naismith, and the other cat who foul a lot too. So if they call it on dang like that, then both of they two starters is going to foul out.
Dork played tighter. Dork pick up from 94 feet. He played tighter defense than they do.
True, but he's
along with Caruso, along with Wallace.
And he's a first team all defense, right?
I know. Thunder is one of the most physical teams out there.
Right.
So if they call it tight,
they
call it tight, and the Thunder can't play the defense like they normally play
doesn't matter.
It's gonna loosen up and gonna give the Pacers more open shots. It's gonna give them more offense.
Wrong answer.
Oh,
okay. How has the Pacers beat the Thunder this year?
No, I think they lost both games.
Both games by 6 and by 20. They won by 6 in Indiana. They blew them out in Oklahoma City.
That don't mean a hell. What do they mean? Excuse me. If you want to use that logic, that means the New York Knicks shouldn't have been in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, they defense actually woke up during the playoffs.
No.
Because the defense.
Hold on. Let's go back to the logic that you just used. Hold on. Let's go back to the logic that you just used.
Okay,
You just said did the Indiana Pacers beat the Thunder this year? You said no. So they lost by 6 and by 20. So you saying because they didn't beat them this year and they lost by 6 and 20, they sure ain't gonna beat them in the playoffs. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So with that logic, that's what I'm saying. That means that the New York Knicks shouldn't have been in the Eastern Conference Championship game because they lost all their games against Boston during the regular season.
Well, against New York was 0-10 against Boston, Cleveland, and Oklahoma City.
So with your logic that you just used,
but that's with everybody healthy.
But with your logic, you see.
But
with your logic that you just used,
Tatum got hurt against the Boston series, and that's what ended the Boston Celtics.
Hey man, Tatum.
Cleveland got beat by Indiana.
They were already losing that Boston New York series. Boston was already losing that series before Tatum got hurt.
But Tatum had put up 40.
It don't matter.
40.
It don't matter.
In 3 quarters.
Man, Hey man.
I'm just saying.
Hey man,
he put up 40.
Hey man, I wish Tiller had a mic over there. I wish you had a mic over there because your logic, you just can't admit that with your logic, it's not making sense.
Well, I'm just saying, New York's defense woke up during the playoffs. They were not a defensive team.
And so you saying that Indiana offense or whatever can't wake up against the Thunder?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not. So you're saying it can't?
It can't.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
It's none other way that they offense is gonna wake up against the Thunder. It is literally impossible.
No shape, form, or fashion.
No.
But okay. We talked about that. Did you think that the New York Knicks defense was going to do what they did against Boston?
No, I didn't.
So what make you think?
All the analysts had Boston winning that series.
Okay, so what make you think that Indiana's offense can't wake up in this one? If the refs call the game real tight.
It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to make a difference. If they call it both ways, Indiana fouls more than Oklahoma City. They foul more than Oklahoma City.
If they call this game tight, I didn't say, hold on. You act like I said Oklahoma City's going to lose. You didn't hear that come out of my mouth.
But you didn't say they was going to win either. I'm saying this.
Go. Yes, I did.
I'm saying.
Taylor shaking his head saying, yeah. Yes, I did. I just said it's gonna win.
Okay.
I just said that it's gonna make it. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be tight.
No, it's not. it's going to be, they're going to win one game in Indiana. That is it. It's 4-1 Oklahoma City.
No matter what.
No matter what. 4-1 Oklahoma City. Cause I done did the comparison. Let's do the comparison.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Let's do the comparison. SGA, Halliburton, who's better?
Consistent?
Yes.
SGA.
Okay. So who's number 2? Siakam?
Yeah, he won. Didn't he win the MVP? Even though Halliburton stepped out thinking he's supposed to win. They said for the Larry Bird MVP trophy. And he made that step. And they said, Pascal said, they ain't my name. They done got my name wrong. They ain't my name.
So
Then they said Pascal Siakam. They done got my whole name wrong. And he had to duck back in the corner. You know that meme where
yeah.
like where Homer Simpson steps away.
You go, go.
Yeah, and steps back in. That's what Halliburton had to do. Halliburton stepped out and they had to step back in and put a towel with it.
Okay, so Siakam is number 2. So is he better than J-Dub?
I think they cancel each other out.
Okay. So who's the 3rd best player for Indiana? Turner?
Yeah, I'll say Turner.
So is Chet better than Turner? Yes. So do you need the Jeopardy theme song to think? Do, 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 do,
I give
do,
both of them could be inconsistent. Cause Chet will go missing just like Turner will.
So
I think they both can cancel each other out.
Okay, so let's go to the 4th best player. Dirk. Is he better than Naismith? Yes. Yes. No.
I think the Thunder bench is better. I think the Thunder bench is more consistent because they play.
And
both teams play
10 to 11.
Both teams play a deep bench.
Yes. But the productivity between both benches
don't really go down a whole lot with the Thunder, but you have seen where the Thunder bench then went missing in action.
True, but they do play defense because they can turn you over. They can put Caruso on you, Wallace on you.
You got Wallace, Caruso, Isaiah Joe. They'll bring
Williams.
both Williams off the bench. So they can come either way. So like I said, I didn't say that the Thunder wasn't gonna win.
Okay.
With looking at everything, the Thunder shouldn't win this series. They shouldn't win this series. I said it's going. I said 4-1.
This is what I'm trying to figure out. Who are they going to put on SGA? Are they gonna put Naismith on him? Because that's who usually sticks the toughest guy for Indiana. Naismith usually sticks him. I don't think Naismith wants none of those problems with SGA. Because he likes to put your hands on the people in the way SGA can make you get fouls by touching him.
That's why I said, how are the refs going to call this game? Because that for people to think that's not going to make a big difference. It is.
I don't think it is.
That's going to make a big difference.
The Thunder is going to make Indiana turn the ball over because they want to play fast, but they're going to be playing a little bit too fast, which is going to be out of their comfort zone, and they're going to play real loosey-goosey, and they're going to turn over the ball over a whole bunch, which is going to spark the Thunder's fast break. And if the Thunder get out and run and get easy points off the bat, it's game, set, match, bro. I don't think Indiana can come back on the Thunder. If they get down by 17 or more, that's game, set, match.
We all know that. See, you act like I done sat over here and said something crazy and then cussed somebody out. I ain't did no such cotton picking thing.
Did I say he cussed somebody out?
But you make it seem like that's what you're acting like.
I'm just.
I ain't saying you act like I just done said something crazy like the Thunder gonna lose the series. You ain't heard that come out my mouth. Not one time.
But you said it's gonna go down to the wire.
I think it's not. I think it will go down to the wire if the refs call the game real tight. I think it can.
But like I said, stats. Indiana fouls more than Oklahoma City. So who's gonna really hurt their team if that happens? Is it gonna hurt Oklahoma City or is it gonna hurt Indiana?
Because it will hurt Indiana more if
they get in foul
trouble.
Okay, that's all I'm stating. So if
but ain't nobody, you know what, you ain't make. Hey man,
what?
You gotta make sense, man.
I'm making total sense.
No,
I'm using stats. I'm giving you, like, you didn't know that New York didn't beat none of the teams in the top 3.
I did know that, but I wasn't talking about the top 3. I was talking about the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics.
Right, and I just stated that New York lost.
I wasn't talking about them.
And 10.
But I wasn't talking about them. I was making a point about the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics. What I need to mention Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers for? I was making a point with the New York Knicks and Boston Celtics. That's who I need to mention. Why bring in other kids?
Well, I'm stating what are facts.
Oh, good goody goose. Your facts hats. Who cares?
Well, hey.
Hey man, you ain't making no sense, dog.
I'm making total sense.
You ain't making sense.
I'm telling you, it's gonna go 4-1 Thunder. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is gonna be a very good gentleman's sweep. Oklahoma City is gonna win their first title. I'm gonna be at the parade, cheesing big and bright as ever, because I'm at one of my bucket list things to do, to be at a Oklahoma-based team title parade on my bucket list.
Amen.
So that's one.
Once again.
That's one off of the bucket list.
Once again, you act like I said that the Oklahoma City Thunder was going to lose this series. And I didn't say no such thing.
You said it's going to go down to the wire. So what is that? It means it's going to be close. I'm saying it's not going to be close. Gentlemen sweep. Gentlemen sweep. Gentlemen sweep. Do I need to say it again?
Hey, man.
Gentlemen's sweep.
Ain't that the same thing I said? I just didn't say gentleman sweep. I did, but I did. Didn't I say 4-1? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Is 4-1 going down to the wire? No. It's not going to go down to the wire. No, it's not. No. Two close games. I'm like Destiny's Child. You say no. You'll get me singing on her. Destiny's Child. No.
So you got Obi Toppin, you got Miles Turner. Obi Toppin is wishy-washy. Miles Turner. Like I said, roster wise, the Thunder has the better roster.
Okay.
I want to see what Carlisle do. What adjustments Carlisle make.
Yeah, that's
and what Dagnall make. What adjustments that do.
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to stick SGA? Because I don't think they're going to put. I think they're going to start Naismith on SGA, but I think for the majority of the game,
think it's going to be Nembhard.
It's going to be Nembhard or
Jackson
or the other guy that they brought off the bench.
It can't be McConnell.
No, not McConnell. He ain't big enough. The number 0, not number 0, number. I forgot his name starts with an M. He comes off the bench for Indiana.
Oh, you talking about Matherin?
Yes.
Benedict Matherin.
Yes.
He can't hold SGA.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't.
So are they
hold
going?
SGA.
So since that being said, so are they going to trap SGA? They gonna have to do something to get the ball out of his hand. Because if he get to the elbow or to the baseline,
it's gonna be interesting to see just how what type of adjustments are being made.
Yes, because I'm thinking is either they're gonna have to do either because you can't zone Oklahoma City. Let's see who else tried that. Minnesota tried that. Denver tried that.
Shout out to Coach Burks, Coach Lamar Burks. What's up, Coach? Never you can't zone them. Both teams like to run.
Yeah.
I think the Thunder are the better half court offensive team.
But even though they get stagnant sometimes in their offense,
Halliburton he controls. Well, Halliburton he'll go missing in action.
Yes.
And so,
if he do that against where he scored like 15 and 8
points,
8 points or 15 or 17, that's not gonna be enough, bro.
They the Pacers cannot allow to go down anything like they did against the Knicks. They do what they did against the Knicks, they done for.
Have one of them quarters where they only score in single digits or less than 15. Yes,
they done for.
Yeah, that's game set match. We agree on something. Indiana cannot go missing in action a whole quarter.
But we all know that. Once again, he keeps thinking that I'm out here cussing him out. I ain't cussed at him. We talking the same language, dog.
Okay.
You hey man. Hey man. Are you listening?
Yes.
We talking the same language, man.
But you're using a lot of ifs. I'm using definites. That's the difference. Definites and ifs. Definite ifs.
Well, we definitely finna go to a quick break, and we're gonna be right back here on Two Dawgs Sports Talk.
Definitely.
I'm out of my element. Ain't talking the gospel, you're talking irrelevant. Addressing the elephant in the room, and our Savior's knocking, just let him in. And I never met a sin that he can't deliver. You sick, he's the medicine. Dr. Abba, your honor, your judgment is righteous, and Christ is my lawyer, I'm innocent. Hard, made me hard-headed. Here's some things that I regretted. God talking, but I wouldn't get it. People talking like I know where he's headed. Death had me, but you wouldn't let it. Jeremiah 29:11 said it. That is fire in my bones, check microphones. Rent I'm paid, no longer indebted. Elohim Adonai, Elion. El Shaddai, prison gone. Godly sorrow, repentance, salvation. How he rights my wrongs. Songs of praise like David. Bannery victory, wave it. Y'all headed to hell in the handbasket. My life, Jesus saved it.
Hey, I've been walking through the desert, need a break. Life is hard and I got so much on my plate. Hey. So when I wake up, this is how I start my day.
See the grace of Yahweh. See the grace of Yahweh.
Hey, give me strength, don't know how much more I could take. Trials and tribulations, yeah, I can relate. I counted dirt cause I know that's gonna build my faith.
See the grace of Yahweh. See the grace of Yahweh.
I look at sin and it's sickening. I sin again and I'm sick of it. Put up a fight, I ain't giving in. Temptation is everywhere, isn't it? It is. Carnal desires seem innocent. Spiritual warfare is imminent. The line that is drawn is not intricate. You cannot play both sides, pick one and stick with it. Right. You say the word is irrelevant. I say the scriptures is prevalent. I say creation is evidence, so there will be no excuse for your negligence. Thank you, God, for your omnipotence. Your grace and mercy is limitless. You sent your son just to die for the guilty. I cry when I think of your innocence. Look at us wicked and wretched, treating this life like a party. We worry about sparklers on models and sections. Focus on dollars, you gotta discern the deception. And for your protection, right now I pray for direction. When you come to your intersection, just stay on your path. Do not turn back. The road to hell's paved with the best of intentions with no intermission.
Hey, I've been walking through the desert, need a break. Life is hard and I got so much on my plate. Ay. So when I wake up, this is how I start my day.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
Hey, give me strength, don't know how much more I could take. Trials and tribulations, yeah, I can't relate. I count it joy cause I know that's gonna build my faith.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, VAX, OK.org.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hit a slam dunk like man up. Enemy salty ran up. It's a foul move and one. You say eat, man. Jesus out all my life. I'ma shine bright as a light. I don't need diamonds to shine. I just keep God on my mind, dog. Giving my all till I sign up. Watch me clean like pine saw. Hey. I call God, yeah. Jesus, he the reason I be rapping, singing in the hood and trenches. I don't need to mention this. Some time in prison, I got rescued, now arrested, now I'm living. I be Holy Spirit sipping Bible toting. I was chosen for this moment, devil choking home. And you don't believe me? Take a look. A few years ago, I paroled, I was in the basement, just a bed and clothes. Prayer work, I'ma let you know. Now I'm saving souls all around the globe. Preaching Jesus' name, it's the only hope. Yeah. He's the only hope, he's the only hope. He's the only one that can save my soul. Yeah, devil getting mad cause his tactics whack. I be stomping on the devil like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBC 89.9 FM. All right, y'all. We was talking off the air. And we talking about the Anthony Edwards comments. And we normally we don't talk about stuff like this. But we bring it up because I don't have an issue with what Anthony Edwards said. Because I don't look at it as the comments that he said is him saying I'm not finna to work hard, that I'm not finna to give it everything I have. It's sad that we want people to react and respond the way we feel they should act and respond because it's the way that we will act and respond. Because he said, I'm not hurt. I'm hurt for Mike Conley, but I'm not hurt. He might not have been hurt. But because he said he's not hurt, especially if this man done had tragedy in his life early on, from my understanding, his mama and his grandma passed at a young age, losing a basketball game, man, please. That ain't nothing. That ain't hurting me. What hurt me was losing my grandma and my mama. That's hurt. So for him to say, I'm not hurt, and people getting all upset and getting all in a tizzy, come on. Because we want people to react the way we want them to react. And because the man said, you know, I'm 23. I'm going to have plenty of chances to get back here. He is. He got probably 15 more years in the NBA. He's going to have 15 more chances to get back to the conference finals and to the championship. If he has confidence in who he is, and if he is who y'all say he is, then he's going to get back there. This man said, I'm going to work hard. He's improved every year. So because he's not all down out, hidden in his closet, put covers over his head, like he just lost his everything in life, that mean the man ain't gonna work hard? That mean the man don't care? Man, y'all can miss me with all that. We want people to be real, but then when they real, we say they don't care. Man, y'all can miss me with all that. And yo got a whole totally different opinion, but I'm just saying. Go ahead, yo.
Okay, first of all, you're the franchise player of the team. If you are not somewhat disappointed that you were supposed to go to the promised land and once again you failed, you should have some sort of remorse.
Did he say what? Did you hear him say he wasn't disappointed?
He said
he's not hurt.
He's not hurt.
Hold on. And also, you gotta understand, they wasn't even supposed to be there. They wasn't supposed to be there.
So, who was? The Lakers?
They barely made the playoffs. You understand? They had to regroup. And you want to know what him and his coach talk about? Let's see about getting in the playoffs. Then we'll worry about the rest later.
Right.
Right. They wasn't supposed to be there. Do you know how far they was down and they had to work their way up? They wasn't supposed to be where they at. They wasn't supposed to be where they were.
So, what I'm saying is, for me, I'm a perfect example. I became a Lamar Jackson fan when I watched him play Florida State when he was at Louisville. And the whole game, all I heard the announcers and the analysts say, he's the best player on the field. He's the best player on the field. He's the best player on the field. He played his tail off. And they lost. The reason I became a fan of Lamar Jackson, because they showed him walking off the field and he threw his helmet and he was upset. Not because he didn't play good, because he lost.
So all I have to do is walk off the field, throw my helmet, and act like I'm upset.
No.
And have them people that throw their helmet and act like they upset. You want to know where they at? At home.
But you show compassion and pride on your ability. What I saw from Ant-Man was totally different. It was like it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to be back.
If I hold on,
okay,
why not? Why is it that it can't be that this man has confidence in his skills? If I'm who y'all say I am, why is it that it can't be as I know what I'm supposed to do, I know what work I'm supposed to put in this, and I know my skill set and know what I'm supposed to do. I don't have to sit here and go be all braggadocious and tell y'all and show all this and that. I'm gonna let my work do my talking. Why does it can't be that?
Okay.
Why does it can't be that? Huh, dog? Why it can't be that, dog?
Because you should have some compassion about your livelihood.
God.
So I have a perfect example.
Maybe Mike Conley should have brought some onions up there and started cutting some onions so some tears could have came down his
did
eyes.
you look at Mike Conley's face?
Mike Conley old. He know he ain't supposed to get back. He upset. Everybody personality is different.
Okay. I have a perfect example. Dan Marino made it to one Super Bowl. He's a Hall of Famer, correct? He never made it to a conference championship game ever in his career after that.
Did Dan Marino get upset every time he lost?
Yes.
Did he throw his helmet every time he lost?
I don't know if he threw his helmet.
Was he pissed off every time he lost?
But he was upset.
Did he win?
He was a winner.
No.
But he didn't ever win the big game.
No. There's only gonna be one winner.
Right.
So because I don't show no emotions, I don't cry.
I didn't say
I don't
cry,
throw my
but you should show. But
I don't walk around all mad and fussy.
He acts like it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to get back there.
No, he said I'm 23 years old, and I have a lot of opportunities.
A lot of opportunities in a very stacked conference.
It don't matter whether it's stacked
Houston
or not. If
it's coming back, it's going to be there next year.
It don't matter who you are. It's still up to that upper management and that GM to get you help. Can't nobody do it by themselves. Show me somebody that did it by himself. Show me somebody that didn't get help from the GM.
No one has done it by themselves.
So it don't matter who you are. It don't matter who you are. I can be mad. I can show all the kind of emotions in the world. Oh, good God, I lost. I did it again. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. Oh, Lord. Lord, I got to go hide in a closet for 9 years because I'm mad. If GM does not get me to play the help that I need, I still ain't going to win. If Michael Jordan didn't get the help that he need, he was not going to win. If he didn't have Scottie Pippen, if he didn't have Cartwright, if he didn't have Rodman, if he didn't have Harper, Hodges, Paxson, Kerr, if he didn't have the help that he need, they wasn't going to win. He couldn't do it by himself.
True.
And you tell me he didn't have passion? He didn't have heart?
True. But I did not see that from Ant-Man. I saw that it's a foregone conclusion.
Because I don't show you, I don't have heart.
Well, it should be in his DNA. And I didn't see that. I saw a dude that said, "Oh, I think I'm already good enough and I will be back." And it's not a foregone conclusion.
Hey man,
it's some players that never make it. Okay, how many players, how many Hall of Famers that Michael Jordan faced that never won a championship? How many Hall of Famers have Michael Jordan faced that didn't win a championship?
But it don't mean they didn't have heart.
That's what I'm saying. So
they didn't win it because
a more competitive person won it.
That whether you showed emotion and told people I had heart, or whether you didn't show emotion, it's all about what you do off the field. It's all about what you do when you're on that court. It's all about what you do when you're off the court. How hard you work when you're off the court. Whether you training, whether you doing the do's and don'ts that you know what you need to do. That's what matters. If you're gonna practice on your craft. That's what matters. If you don't do none of that, you can show all the heart that you want. If you don't do any of that, If you don't work on your game, you still gonna suck.
Okay. Well, my example of this is Oklahoma City did two things to Ant-Man, and it got Ant-Man out of his game. If you are a true superstar, you should have a plan C. I didn't see that.
The man is
I
23
did
years
not
old,
see.
dog.
He's been playing basketball since he's what, 6, 7.
It don't matter.
It does. It does matter.
It's different in
His
the level that you playing at and when you playing
His
and where you
IQ
playing.
should be higher than not having a plan C.
Hey man,
to combat what is being thrown at you.
So he should have came out the womb knowing how to
but
deal
he
with double
didn't
team.
had enough reps in game situations.
No. I don't care what nobody say. There is a difference when you going against that Thunder defense and what they do, and you're in a cotton picking series where you playing every other day. You don't have time to watch and see what's going on and make adjustments. You gotta play. You gotta play. Ain't no they coming at you hard and fast every other game. Ain't no adjustments. You gotta play. You gotta go at it, and they coming at you with that wild Tasmanian devil defense that they have.
Okay, so shouldn't your coaching staff be able to figure out what and put you in the best situation for you to win?
Oh. Now we depending on the coaching staff now, huh? It's like on Harlem Nights. Now you want to shoot me in my pinky toe.
All I'm saying is that made me not be a fan of Ant-Man because of the comments, and it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to be back.
That don't make me not be a fan.
It made me.
I put it this way. It brought me back to when I used to play middle school and high school. But I didn't talk a lot of noise. I didn't do a lot of braggadocious stuff. But when I stepped between the lines on game day, it was a whole totally different ball game. Especially when I played basketball, it was a whole totally different ball game. I remember when we played against Carver, and Coach came in the locker room at halftime. You know, we Academy Central. And Coach was like, that big dude, that dude's a beast, a big dude. Who want him? I said, I got him. I didn't talk about Noah. After the game, I'm laughing. Yeah, we ended up losing. I'm laughing, joking around. But during the game, oh, yeah. It's like that. So like I said.
So your point that you're trying to make is what?
People will say, oh, he don't care. He didn't have heart. He didn't want it. Oh, yeah, I wanted it. Yeah, I had heart. But I'm not just to cry.
I'm not saying cry. I'm just saying be compassionate about your craft.
So you saying the man is not compassionate about his craft?
I didn't see compassion in that statement. Oh. No, I did not.
Hey man. Okay, so we saying all the okay.
I didn't. To me, I'm not a fan.
It's all about so we saying it's all about your emotions after the game that
no, but
so I can come out on that court, and it's the same thing that people treat LeBron.
Oh, please bring up Bron, please.
And we ain't got enough time because we got to go. But I you got me sitting here ready to defend LeBron James. And some things the way he played irritates me, but I can feel it and I can see it. And what you just said makes me, and we ain't got enough time because we got to go. But what you just said makes me right now so want to defend him right now and say what I want to say, but we ain't got time because people say that LeBron didn't have passion. They'll say he don't care. because he don't show this emotion, or he don't show this, or he didn't do this, or he do that. He don't have the same emotions that MJ had, and he didn't, and I was guilty of that.
And he always went and got a super team to do so.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just saying. I'm saying to win a championship, he had to go get a super team, and he still took an L.
Oh Lord, here we go.
That's why he's
but that ain't what
4 and 10 in the finals.
That ain't what we talking about.
I'm just saying.
That ain't what we talking about.
So I rest my case.
That ain't what we talking about. Did LeBron go into did Michael Jordan go undefeated in the playoffs?
Undefeated?
Did Michael Jordan go undefeated in the playoffs?
No. But he's 6-0 in the finals. Never went to a game 7. How many game 7s have Bron been to? How many of them have he lost?
Do Michael Jordan got more titles than Kareem?
No.
Do he got more titles than Russell?
No. But who did Russell face?
It don't matter.
Who did Russell face?
Matter.
Who Russell face?
It don't matter.
Name me another Hall of Famer that Russell faced.
It don't matter. He got 11 rings.
But who did he face?
It don't matter.
Who he faced? Name me another Hall of Famer he beat.
He faced who was in front of him. He faced who was in front of him.
So did Michael Jordan, and never went to a game 7.
Will Chamberlain was one of the best big men out there during his time.
How many rings he got?
1.
Thank you.
And he missed, and wanna know why? Who was in his way?
Bill.
Thank you.
Bill had the better team too.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying. Michael Jordan has faced more Hall of Famers than any other superstar during their career besides LeBron. But LeBron is 4 and 10 in finals, and Steph Curry has 4 rings because of LeBron. 4. Let's bring that up. Steph Curry had 4 rings because of Bron.
No, I think Steph Curry got 4 rings because they had a heck of a team.
Because of Bron. Because he had 4 rings because of Bron.
I don't think LeBron put the Golden State Warriors team together. I don't think he made no draft picks on the Golden State Warriors. I do believe that was Mark Jackson that started getting the ball rolling for the Golden State Warriors, and Steve Kerr took them over the hump. Yes. I do believe that's what it was. I don't think LeBron James had nothing to do with that one.
But
I don't think LeBron had nothing. I don't think LeBron James
if
had
y'all
nothing
putting him
to
in
do
the
with
GOAT conversation, he faced a team that has 4 rings on his watch. He has 4 rings on his watch. I rest my case. Remember, this team also went 73-9, and that's the only time LeBron beat them.
Michael Jordan didn't do it by himself.
But he never went to a game 7.
He didn't do it by himself.
And he was 6-0 in the finals.
He didn't never go to a game 7 by himself.
He was 4 and 10.
Take Pippen off that team.
Take Kyrie off of the team in Cleveland. Take D Wade and Bosh off the team in Miami.
So same thing.
But Michael Jordan didn't go play with nobody.
Because they wasn't doing that back then.
Well, like I said,
the players didn't have as much control back then.
He's 4 and 10 in the finals. You're below 500 in the finals. He's 40% in the finals. 40%. What is a 40% grade? That is an F, right?
The man had.
He has an F grade in the finals.
The man will play. The man play with Dellavedova.
Oh, that don't matter. That does not matter.
The man play with
he's
Delonte
40%
West,
in the finals.
The man played with Delonte
Michael
West.
Jordan is 100% in the finals.
Michael Jordan had a better squad.
He's 100% in the finals. LeBron is 40%. How can you compare?
Hey man, let's get over it.
I'm just saying.
Because I'm not.
Those stats are concrete, bro.
No. I'm like I said, I'm a Michael Jordan fan. If I had to pick, I'll pick Michael Jordan.
Okay.
But the reason why is more than just he's 6-0 in the finals, and that's how people want to say he's 6-0 in the finals.
He's the only player to win Defensive Player of the Year,
Videotape. That's what I'm going over. Videotape.
Scoring title, season MVP, and Finals MVP. It's only one dude that did that 4 times. It's not LeBron. You need more stats? You need more stats?
I don't go off stats.
I'm just saying. I got several.
I go off eye test because stats could be skewed.
Okay, but can you skew 100% and 40%?
Stats could be skewed, and I don't go off 6-0 because if we go off rings, it ain't Michael Jordan that's the GOAT.
Okay, so who is the GOAT in your book, Drone? I want to hear this.
If we go off rings.
Off of rings.
If we go off rings, it's not Michael Jordan.
It was Bill Russell?
It'll be Bill Russell. He got the most rings.
Okay.
If we want rings. See, but I don't just go off rings.
We're also going to bring in competitive. He played on the best team with more money than any other team in that era. He has the whole squad is a Hall of Famer. The whole starting 5 is in the Hall of Fame.
Who are you talking about now?
I'm talking about the Boston Celtics with Bill Russell. His whole starting 5 is in the Hall of Fame.
Hey man, back then it wasn't hard to be in the Hall of Fame if you only got 10 teams.
I'm still saying, bro.
They
had the most money. They had everybody in the starting 5 is in the Hall of Fame. Thank you. In that time era. So you can miss me with the 11 rings with Bill Russell.
Hold on. No. You can't miss rings on one stand and then keep rings on this one.
When in your starting 5 is in the Hall of Fame, everybody in your starting 5 is in the Hall of Fame. Guards, forwards, and center.
Yeah, so ain't got to go with a lot of people to choose from. They had all the best players. They there wasn't a lot of players to choose from. You was only going to certain teams.
So
you had one of the best coaches in the NBA back then.
Yes. No, but LeBron chose. He left Cleveland to go to Miami to play with D.
And
Wade and Bob.
then you want to go there. If you want to go that route. Bill Russell won a ring by being a player's coach. He played plus coached at the same time.
And you have 4 other Hall of Fame players.
This man played and coached at the same time, so he had to sub players in, sub players out, tell who go in, who to go out, plus play at the same time.
Yeah, that's a super team. But they didn't choose to play with each other and still lost. He lost to Dallas. Tell me a Michael Jordan squad that would have lost to the Dallas Mavericks.
They're not, because they had a team. They had a team.
LeBron didn't have a team? Would if you look at it on paper, are they supposed to beat Dallas? Yes. The Miami Heat squad that he was with, they lost to Dallas.
All right, before
you can't.
Before
Michael Jordan 6-0.
Before we get out here, we want to say congratulations to this year's Tulsa Public Schools honorees for this year's Hall of Fame. You have James Asbury, James Asbury, former of the Webster basketball team, Tony Johnson, former McLean All-State receiver, Larry Lyles, Coach Lyles. Oh, congratulations, Coach Lyles. My dad used to coach with him. He coached football. Former BTW football star, basketball player, Marcus Peel. I know Coach Peel. Coach Peel, matter of fact, Coach Peel's supposed to be coming on here. Used to be a running back. Willie Ponder, Coach Ponder, from Central Braves. Now he's assistant football coach at Jinx High School. Used to be head football coach at McLean. Melvin Gilliam, he's honored for for this year. Just want to say congratulations. They're having the award ceremony on Thursday. Congratulations to the Tulsa Public Schools Hall of Fame honorees. We appreciate it. Scripture for today. Oh boy, you almost got my head hurting, boy. Almost. Good conversation. Oh, casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. That's 1 Peter 5:7. All right, same time, same place next week. You bark at us.
We bark back.
Row.
Mercy, know it so well. Should've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I could get by and still I provide for my seed. Never having to feed yours when mine wouldn't eat. Real one, play it for a hater. All day, rub it in their face like makeup. Hit the block with the rock like a layup. Ever since no hate dropped the stock, been well. I never gotta sell out. Trust God, you ain't gotta go the hell route. Everybody with the bag and you just might get it. But it's God over money or you just